I never thought we'd be talking about this Browns defense, but here we are. Hello everyone, Zach here. Browns lose to the Falcons by a score of 23-20. We'll talk about it. And yeah, so we're gonna start here with the highlights. Starting in the first quarter here. It's gonna be a play action. Don Peoples-Jones is gonna pick up a first down. There you go. And then after that, they're gonna be lined up at the 33. It's gonna be another play action. Brissett is gonna throw it, and that is a completion to Njoku. That's another first down. And then it's gonna be a snap and hand off to Chubb. Chubb is gonna take it for another first down, and Browns are moving down the field right now. No doubt about it. And second to throw it, caught by Njoku. It's a first down. And now they're going to be lined up third and goal. Hand off to Kareem Hunt. And they're not going to get there. That's going to be a fourth down. And now the Browns are going to go for it on 4th and 3. Brissett looking. And he's not going to be able to do anything. He has to throw it incomplete, and that's going to be a turnover on downs. And then the Atlanta Falcons will get the ball at the 10-yard line. It's going to be a play action. Mariota going to throw it. That is a completion to Kyle Pitts. That's 25 yards. And then take the snap, gets it to Peterson. Peterson is going to get the first down. Now 3rd and 12. They're lined up at the 29. Mariota back. It's going to be a play action. But the throw back to Allinger. Not sure how to say her name. That's a 20-yard reception. And now they're inside the red zone. 3rd and goal for the Falcons. Mariota looking, gonna throw it in the end zone, but it's broken up by Grant Delpit. And now that's gonna bring the Falcons to kick a field goal. Kicks up, and it's good. Falcons up now up 3-0. And then next play, it's another flea flicker. They tried this last week and it was successful. They're gonna get to Njoku. Njoku gonna run it, but then he coughs the ball, and that's gonna be a fumble. Falcons recover the ball, and they're gonna be lined up inside the 20. It's gonna be a handoff to Patterson. Patterson gonna cut left, and Denzel Ward can't get him. That's gonna be a touchdown for the Atlanta Falcons. They're now gonna be up 10-0 at the end of the first quarter. And then Brissett back, 3rd and 9. He's going to throw it. That's caught by Hunt. But Hunt is not going to be able to get the first down, although he did try his best there. That's going to bring up 4th and 1. Stefanski going to try to go for it, and he does get it. That's going to be a first down. And very good at those quarterback sneaks. And then you're going to line up 2nd and 2. Now down at the Falcons 29. They're going to hand off to Chubb. Chubb is just going to get the first down here. What to see out of him. And then, in the play after that, Brissett gonna pass it. Set looking. He's gonna get out of the sack, then he's gonna run right, and he's gonna get into the end zone. Browns now are within 3 points. 10-7 is the score. And then 3rd and 4 for the Falcons. It's gonna be play action. Mariota under pressure. He's not gonna be able to get out of it. That's an incompletion. And now the Falcons punt the ball. Browns get the ball back. Now, they're lined up at the 35. They're going to get it to Nick Chubb. Nick Chubb going to get the first down. That's going to be a 13-yarder. And now they're going to be lined up. And now it's going to be a play action. Brissett going to throw it deep. And that is caught by Donovan Peoples-Jones. That's 42 yards in the sun. Just a great concentration. The Browns 3rd and goal, 16 seconds to go. Brissett looking, he's gonna try to get it to Cooper, but he can't. Now they're gonna have to kick a field goal. The kick's up, and it's good. Now we're tied at 10 at halftime. Now moving on to the 3rd quarter. Mariota looking, and he is gonna get sacked by Elliott. That's his first sack in his career. congrats to him. He's gonna throw it, and that is picked off by Denzel Ward. They're now lined up 3rd and 9. They're gonna throw it, that's caught, but that's not gonna get the first down. That's DPJ in the reception. The kick's out from Cade York, and it is good. The Browns go up 13-10 now in the 3rd quarter. And then 2 minutes to go here in the 3rd quarter. Takes the snap, hand off to Huntley. Huntley is going to get through the Browns defenders, and that's going to be a first down. Now they're lined up at midfield. That will conclude the 3rd quarter. Alliger. That's going to be a first down. Then they score a touchdown. And now the Falcons go up 17-13 here in the 4th quarter. They regain their lead. And then the Browns line up 2nd and 7. They're back. Brissett gonna throw it. That's caught by Njoku. And then Browns are gonna get it to Hunt. Hunt is gonna run. That's gonna be a first down. That's gonna be a 20-yard run by Kareem Hunt. And then it's gonna be a handoff to Chubb. Chubb is gonna take it 20-10, and then in the end zone, that's a touchdown. Browns now are up 20-17. And then 2nd and 5. They're going to get it to Avery Williams. And Avery Williams is going to get the first down past midfield, or at midfield. Then they're going to get it to Alligier. They're going to get the first down and much more. That's 42 yards. Then the flag is going to add a penalty face mask onto that. So now, and after that, the Falcons. And after that, it's going to be 3rd and goal for Mariota. Mariota can't get there, but he'll throw it incomplete. And now the Atlanta Falcons are forced to get the field goal, which will tie the game up at 20 apiece. And then, he's going to take the snap, hand off to Chubb. Chubb is going to get the first down and more. And then, 3rd and 7 now for the Browns. He's going to throw it incomplete. That was intended for Harrison Bryant. Now they got to punt the ball. Now, Falcons get the ball back in prime time. That's going to be a play action. Mariota going to get out of it. He's going to check it deep. And wide open down the field is number 17. I'm not even going to try to say his last name. That's 42 yards. And the flag's added on to that. So now they're 3rd and 3. They're going to hand it off. Browns stop them, but now they got to be forced. They're going to use their last timeout. They have no more timeouts. The 45-yarder from Koo is up, and it is good. And now the Browns are losing 23-20. Falcons are up. And then Brissett back 2nd and 10. 2 minutes to go. Looking at a throw that's caught by David Bell. That's going to be a first down. That will take it to the 2-minute warning. And then a minute 24. Brissett back. 2nd and 15. He's going to get sacked. And that's going to be pretty much the dagger. Now Brissett back. Looking. He's going to chuck it deep. And it's intercepted. That's going to end the game. The Atlanta Falcons are victorious 23-20. And this is unlike last week. There were and unlike the previous games, there were communication issues. But also, the coaching staff for this game in particular was probably the main reason why they lost this game. And I'm just gonna say that the offense and the offense did about as good as they could. And Nick Chubb and Kareem Hunt combined to have a pretty good game, but the play calling in the game was horrific, in my opinion. Stefanski did not do a good job of play calling. I think now is the time you got to give your offensive coordinator a chance to call offensive plays, because I don't know what Stefanski was thinking that game, but whatever he pulled out that game, it was proved to be costly. And then moved on to the defense, and I never thought I'd be talking about this defense after the last 3 games, but I figured I would have to say this. Now, this was Joe Wood. I think from what everyone's seeing, I think this was Joe Wood's last shot. I think Joe Woods should be fired. he's still, and I know Myles Garrett was absent that game, and Jadeveon Clowney was absent, but you can't let the Falcons get up on you, because some of these teams like the Bills, Rams, and maybe the Ravens can pretty much do the same thing, but they're better. You cannot let the Falcons do that to you. Just the defense still looks as crappy as it did the first 2 weeks, and then the officiating. I know I said this last week. I know it's kind of repetitive, but they missed kind of some important calls. I think we also got away with some calls, and you know that doesn't really affect the outcome. But I was just mentioning it. But now let's take a look at the game stats. Jacoby Brissett today, he was 21 for 35, 324 yards, and he threw a pick. That was the pick at the end of the game. Now Marcus Mariota, he was sent for 19, 139 yards, and he threw an interception, and that was earlier in the game. And the rushing, Nick Chubb, 19 carries, 118 yards, and a touchdown. Pretty good game for Chubb today. And then Algier, or however you say his name, he had 10 carries, 84 yards, and Kareem Hunt, 10 carries, 49 yards. Caleb Huntley, 10 carries, 56 yards, and then Cordell Patterson, 9 carries and 38 yards. And when you look at these stats, it really wasn't the numbers that showed how the game was. The Falcons rushing, they were tiring this Browns defense out. They were exploiting holes. They were doing all of it. And then receiving, David Njoku had 5 receptions and 73 yards, and he also had a fumble that was early in the game. And then Zacharias, I don't know, I'm sorry, had 2 receptions and 55 yards. And that's your game stats for the players. And now let's take a look at the box score here. First downs, Browns had more first downs compared to the Falcons, 22-19, and then total plays ran, the Browns also had more. Total yards, the Browns had more yards, 403-33. Total drives was close. Yards per play, the Atlanta Falcons were just getting a little more on that. And then passing wise, Browns had more yards. Rushing, it was 202-177, and lead in that category. And red zone opportunities, the Browns 1 for 3, and the Falcons 2 for 4. The penalties, Browns had 7 for 51 yards, and the Falcons had 1 for 15 yards. Turnovers, the Browns had 2 on the interception and fumble, and the Falcons only had 1, and that was on the Mariota interception. Defensive, special teams touchdowns, nothing happened for either teams. And possession-wise, the Browns had the ball for more than the Falcons. And looking at these stats, it may look like the Browns had a good game, but they make costly mistakes. And now let's take a look at the AFC North standings. And everyone in the AFC North besides the Bengals lost today. So and you see it on your screen right now. And now let's move on to the game predictions. And next week the Browns are going to take on the Chargers. And look, do the Browns have a chance to win? Maybe. But Browns are going to get killed by the Chargers coming next week. The Chargers were close with the Texans, but this defense is fully blown. And I just don't think the offense will have enough power against the Chargers, who have a much better defense, at least in my opinion, than this Cleveland Browns team. Well, that's going to do it for the post-game show. Browns lose 23-20. We'll see you next week on the next post-game show.